Hi, it's Maria, and this is my Hot for Halloween update number 6. This is not going to be about weight or how I did this week. It's going to be about a big life change that I have made. I turned 40 this weekend, and I can't think of a better time going into a new decade in my life to make this change. If you watched my video earlier this week called my reaction, then you were witness to the very moment in my life that I decided to go vegetarian. After watching that documentary that I was watching called Earthlings, it disturbed me so much that I could no longer, in good conscience, consume animal flesh. And my husband has seen the documentary. He made the same decision on his own. And we have sort of talked to my children about it. I don't know if they're too young to really understand. I have 2 teenagers and a 10-year-old. The 10-year-old definitely doesn't understand. The teenagers sort of do. And just after kind of explaining what was in the video to them, they're saying that they'd rather not eat meat either. But I'm not going to force that on them. I'm going to let them, make the decision on their own. They might notice a few changes though, like no meat in their spaghetti sauce or whatever. But if they want it, I will still continue to cook meat for them on occasion. But I'm going to try to really introduce the vegetarian life to them and see how that works out. Eventually we hope to go vegan, which would mean absolutely no animal products like milk or cheese or dairy. I think that would be too hard right now. That would be too much of a transition. And so we're going to try vegetarianism first, and then hopefully kind of go towards vegan. And I will no longer be buying anything made of wool, fur, or leather after what I saw. The one thing that really stuck in my mind that I just can't get the image out of my head was when they ripped the fur off of a fox. I thought the fox was dead, and then it shows the carcass laying there with no skin, and then the fox picked its head up and blinked. And I think that was the worst moment ever in the video for me. I mean, the other animals were, going through a lot as well, but that, I don't know how to explain to you what it did to me. It just shook me to my core, and I just refuse to eat meat from now on. And I don't want any of you guys to think that I'm trying to force that on anybody else, because I think that it's everyone's own individual decision. But I hope that you go and watch the documentary. I did not want to watch it. I forced myself to watch it, and because of it, it caused a change in my life, and hopefully enough people will make a change that maybe, the slaughterhouses will make a change. I mean, obviously I knew the animals had to be killed to be eaten, but I just always assumed it was in a different manner. I don't know. I think in the back of my mind, I just didn't want to think about it, and that's how most people feel. But if we don't educate ourselves, there will never be change. If we all had the attitude that, oh, I don't want to watch it, then nothing in this world would ever change. But anyway, that's all I'm reporting this week, that change. And next week I'll get back to, reporting how I ate or exercised or whatever. And by the way, the last 2 weeks I have totally taken off of my diet. I don't want to exactly say diet because I don't feel like I'm on a diet, but for the last 2 weeks I have not been trying to lose weight. I stayed off the scale. I've relaxed. It was a much needed break. Since I've been doing my weight loss for what, a year and 2 months now, I have not on my own made the decision to take a break. I was forced to take a break for 3 months after getting out of the hospital. And then there's been times in there where I've just maintained, but the mental struggle was still there. Like I was still, oh, I can't eat this, can't eat that, the struggle was still there. And these past 2 weeks I relaxed. I pretty much ate whatever I wanted, just in moderation. At the end of the day, figuring out my calories, I never went over maintained calories. So I shouldn't have gained any weight, except for maybe water weight, because a lot of the stuff I ate was bad. Sodium wise, I mean, like pizza, things like that. But I did eat in moderation, as I said. But anyway, next week I'll go back to my regular weighing in, whatever you want to call it. Oh, by the way, my hair, this is my hair in its natural state. No, I didn't get a perm, a bad perm, because it's not exactly curly, but it's not exactly straight. I usually use a straightener on my hair. So anyway, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.